Hey Star Wars fans and collectors, and welcome back to another Star Wars figure review. Today we'll be taking a look at another Force Awakens figure in the Force Awakens line, but however this is my first Armor Up series review, and this figure is of course from the Armor Up series, and it is none other than Kylo Ren himself, Ben Solo. And before we take a look at the packaging, I just want to say that I bought this figure because I always wanted this figure, and this was the last one at my Target, so I just picked them up. And I also wanted to compare with this one, compare and contrast with this Kylo Ren, the single carded one, and there are some key differences here. Slightly different, but I can point them out if you didn't notice them. I also want to get the unmasked Kylo Ren. If you want to see a good review on the unmasked Kylo Ren, check out R2D Tube's channel. He recently uploaded a Kylo Ren unmasked review, 5 POA of course, but pretty good figure from looks, and his review was great, and be sure to subscribe to his channel. And yeah, so before we take a look at the figure, we'll take a look at the packaging of course. And we got the typical Armor Up Force Awakens, or Star Wars Force Awakens Armor Up packaging. What I like about the Armor Up packaging is that they look like if these figures were deluxe figures. Pretty much, yeah. And I'm pretty sure there might be deluxe figures because due to the armor accessory. Well, whatever. So we do have the typical Force Awakens packaging, of course, and we do get a very cool looking artwork of Kylo Ren in a snowy background, which I'm going to assume is Starkiller base. Same old stuff. Hasbro Disney choking hazard for the warnings and stuff. A up close shot of Kylo Ren in his armor up gear of the figure. And in the back here we got other figures in this wave. I'm going to assume, or this is just probably a random wave. But whatever. We got Finn, Luke Skywalker, a Stormtrooper, and Poe Dameron. And we got the synopsis in English on the first sentence and the others in foreign languages. But Kylo Ren up close in his armor up gear, and Star Wars The Force Awakens. And it says in the synopsis, a dark warrior strong with the Force, Kylo Ren commands First Order missions with a temper as fiery as his unconventional lightsaber. Okay, now we're done with that. We'll head back to the figure. And I would say out of 10, I would give this a 7, because actually an 8. Actually, it's not really bad, so it's still pretty good. I have to take 2 points up because of not because of 5 POA, most likely because there are some things that just don't seem right or something. And accessories this guy comes with is a removable scarf, his crossguard lightsaber, and the weapon armor accessory. And articulation this guy has is a ball jointed head, swivel shoulders, and swivel hips or legs. And the crossguard lightsaber is not new. It's the same old stuff they put in other Kylo Rens. So yeah, it's pretty much the same old lightsaber. And the scarf is pretty much the same too. Nothing new really. If you compare it, well, yeah, it's pretty much the same thing. Except this time, this has a little hood as he took off his hood. But other than that, it's pretty much the same thing. And let me remove his head. Pretty cool helmet right there. Right. And we have the armor up accessory, and supposedly it goes something like this. And this is the best I can go, and it's supposed to look like that supposedly, which looks kind of weird. I don't really like the armor up accessory. It looks kind of stupid. So I bought this figure mainly because the design of this figure looks pretty good, and I just ignored the armor up accessory. It's just pretty weird. So let's compare this and this Kylo Ren. I already compared their heights. Their heights are different, and some of the differences are I think his little outfit, or you know, what's it called, tunic or fatigue, looks pretty much the same thing, but slightly different in some ways. You look up close, um, but still has the same texture looking design. You look up close on both figures, has detailed texture, or artificial texture, but it looks pretty detailed. The main differences, of course, is the helmets. He has a hood on, and he has no hood. And if you look at both these guys' left arms, this one, the hooded Kylo Ren has a force choke but open grip, and this guy has a closed fist type grip. So that's another difference too. And let's put this guy down, and let me put the accessories back all together on Kylo Ren. Alright. So yeah, so like I said, out of 10 I give this an 8. Yeah. Or actually, yeah, 8, because there's something different about this that might be a little bit weird. And what I mean is because of this cape, or little scarf cape, because it's kind of loose, but I kind of like it, but I do not like it being loose too. But I think it's a good thing being loose, because if I took it off, it wouldn't go out very rough and stuff. And 5 POA, kind of, I know I said earlier that it's not because of 5 POA, but I think I said it wrong. It's some 5 POA kind of kills it, but not really. And yeah, so here's a 360 look at this figure. Alright. So yeah, so that's about it for today, guys. So thanks for watching, guys, as always, and be sure to like, subscribe, comment down below, and till next time, guys, may the force be with you always.